And elsewhere, the United Nations is warning that Russia's invasion of Ukraine could soon cause a global food crisis that may last for years. UN's Secretary General Antonio Guterres says the war had worsened food insecurity in poorer nations due to rising prices. He adds that some countries could face long-term famines if Ukraine's exports are not restored to pre-war levels. There is more in this report.
The conflict has cut off supplies from the Ukraine's ports, which has exported vast amounts of cooking oil as well as cereals such as maize and wheat. This has reduced the global supply and caused the price of alternatives to soar. The global food prices are almost 30% higher than the same last year, according to the UN. Speaking in New York on Wednesday, Mr. Guterres said the conflict combined with the effect of climate change and the pandemic threatened to tip tens of thousands of people over the edge into food security, followed by malnutrition, hunger, and famine. He warned that the only effective solution to the crisis was reintegrating Ukraine's food production as well as fertilizer produced by both Russia and Belarus back into the global market. Mr. Guterres also said he was in intense contact with Russia and Ukraine as well as the US and the EU in an effort to restore food export to normal levels. His comment came on the same day the World Bank announced extra funding worth $12 billion for the project addressing food insecurity. This will bring the total amount available for such projects to more than £30 billion over the next 15 months. Russia and Ukraine produced 30% of the world wheat supply, and prior to the war, Ukraine was seen as the world breadbasket, exporting 4.5 million tons of agricultural produce per month through the ports. But since Russia launched its invasion in February, exports have collapsed and prices have skyrocketed. They climbed even further after India banned wheat export on Saturday. The UN says around 20 million tons of grain are currently stored in Ukraine from the previous harvest, which if released could pressure the global market. While the number of people facing the insecurity has been growing before even the invasion, German foreign minister accused Moscow of making a difficult situation even worse on Wednesday.